Make sure your arm doesn't go off that screen.
Because once it goes off screen, it just goes into an oblivion of nothing.
Fringe check. My fringe is still there.
Fringe check. Hey guys!
Hi!
I'm joined by my friends Dan and Phil here. We are going to be playing a rather saucy game of Would You Rather, Extreme Edition.
Extreme Edition.
The reason why it's extreme is because everything that we say in this video can and will come true!
Plot twist. Who are you, M. Night Shyamalan or PJ?
For these questions, I'm going to set up a bit of a scenario for you guys to kind of set the scene. This first one's my favourite. Okay, so picture yourself this. You work for a beverage and fibre tasting company.
Okay.
You are very hardworking, you work for long hours, you never quite find that there's enough time in the day to just finish all your work.
To eat enough fibre.
Exactly. You're worried that your boss is thinking of firing you and hiring someone younger and more attractive and more punctual than you are.
No, not more punctual.
You have to make some sacrifices to save time in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
So, would you rather...
This elaborate setup for a would you rather. Okay.
You've all got diseases
all got
now.
swine flu now.
Would you rather go to the bathroom like a normal person, thus saving no time and losing your job?
Okay.
Or would you rather take a magical pill that causes your stomach acids to dissolve anything you digest, thus never having to go to the bathroom all year? But there's a catch.
What a catch! Oh.
Oh god.
So the catch is, you don't have to go to the bathroom all
Ever
year.
again.
Well, for a whole year.
For a year.
But for one day a year, you go to a very specific place at a specific time to sit on this super toilet and basically just clean out everything in a fashionable manner. Just flushed out.
That's a lot of fibre.
But you have to go to this one specific place a year. We'll say that it's in Waterloo, South Bank. So you have to go at a specific time on a specific day, and it just expels it all in a massive explosion. But you do keep your job. So with the first option, you're just going to die and lose your job and everything. So I would suggest going for the second one and going through the logistics of why the second one will work.
Okay, but with the second one, it's like, that doesn't sound that bad, because you could just take your DS to the kind of like unloading
You could
zone.
complete the whole of Pokemon in that time.
Clearly that's the choice. I would take the magical pill, not get fired, and I would save so much time.
What if you took the beverages to the toilet with you, hygienically?
Is there a hygienic way to take a drink to the toilet?
A really long straw. Or you could have a toilet under your desk.
You've avoided both questions.
Yes.
You found an alternate decision.
I went for magical pill.
There's much more.
What have I committed to?
You have to go to this specific place and time on this day. So what if you don't get there in time and it all just comes out anyway, no matter where you are? That's a year's build-up.
That'd be an environmental issue.
I mean, you said earlier you weren't a very punctual person.
I'm not a very punctual person.
What if you're not punctual for the one time when you have to?
What if I slept in? That would be horrifying.
It'd be horrifying for me. The next room.
Just wake up in a sea of brown.
What's coming through the doors?
The lady next door is like, my cat!
I'd like to think that if my entire life was based around that one day that I'd managed to get one thing done in time, so I'd still risk it. If the tube got delayed and you were trapped underground in a tube carriage and that happened, everyone would die and it would cause delays.
Would feel really good afterwards as well.
Okay, so this next one is about superpowers. You live in a world where everyone is extremely gifted and talented, except for you.
Oh.
You are the one person who, for some reason, doesn't have an ability. The everyday superhero shuns you for not being like them. You find it difficult to get a job when someone with super speed can do it 50 times faster, and you find it hard to wear clothes when all the clothing shops sell spandex due to all the superheroes. You suddenly meet a mysterious old hairy man holding a magical stone.
Specifically hairy.
Who waves it in front of you and he says to you, would you rather touch my magical stone and be granted the incredible powers of invisibility,
nice,
or stay a nobody for the rest of your pathetic life? But there's a catch!
Oh.
The invisibility power.
Yeah.
Your body, as you can probably imagine, can only take the strain for somewhere between 10 minutes to 1 hour at a time. The only problem is your clothes don't go invisible. So only your body does. So you have to strip completely naked
man, I see the conundrum.
and then take the chance to go out and do your thing invisibly.
Like Kevin Bacon.
It's like
Get back in time.
Yeah, and then hopefully, I mean, you don't. It could last 15 minutes. It could last a whole hour. It's always different.
You wouldn't know.
Every time.
Oh man.
Okay, I would hire myself a sidekick called Clothes Man, whose power is he secretes clothes out of his mouth and his butt. Invisible Phil and Clothes Man.
I like it.
I would learn a moral lesson here that you shouldn't change for anyone, and I think that being ordinary in a world full of extraordinary people is quite unique and beautiful in a sense. So I'd find self-acceptance and learn to love myself, and then become a really famous celebrity who is known just for being ordinary.
Captain Average Guy. I wasn't expecting such a deep philosophical look on.
I would not touch the stone, is my answer.
Okay.
I would like to be invisible though, because I could draw on everyone.
Yeah.
I just like, and then you just have a dog on your
Then
face.
you get arrested.
You know, in a world of superheroes, there has to be supervillains. What if, what's the opposite of clothes? What if Super Naked Man actually...
Oh, no, not Super Naked Man.
What if he destroys Clothes Boy? So you're out there doing your thing, drawing on people's faces, and then, boom, you become visible again, and you're naked. And Clothes Boy is nowhere to be seen.
I'd just be comfortable with my body. So obviously I've been working out loads. Like that big blue guy.
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan, I'd be like him.
Phil went for the magical man's stone, and he touched the magical man's hairy man's stone, and Dan remained perfectly
I'd say the
normal.
stone was hairy. Hairy man's stone.
Moving on, this is the third one with a bit of subtext, and then the rest are just boom, boom, boom. You've been using this dating app for a while now.
Okay.
Right.
And just as you're about to give up hope...
Give up hope. I heard give up hope as well. I was like,
But you found someone who is the perfect match for you.
Right.
And they're super into you. You've been talking for months, and you realise this is the love of your life.
wow.
But just talking over the phone and those hilarious emails just aren't cutting it.
The sexy Skype sessions.
Yeah, exactly.
just doing that.
So you arrange to meet up and go on a date to finally find out that they're not exactly fully human.
Catfish.
Would you rather the love of your life is top half human and bottom half fish, or bottom half human and top half fish?
Ooh, top half human. Obviously. Can you... I mean, could someone really be just into the sexiness and not care about the personality enough to just have human from the waist down and then a freaking fish? Imagine sleeping with... Because it would have to be in proportion. So it would be like a fish head this big, and it would just be like...
As a kid, I had a crush on the Little Mermaid.
But then when you're trying to express your love to it in person, it would just be staring at you with its fish eye.
Imagine kissing it.
It would just be a big wet.
It would just
engulf
eat
you.
I think it'd just like flop its head onto your shoulder and just be like, kill me. I would date a mermaid.
So there we go. That is all my questions. That is would you rather extreme. So a lot of this stuff is probably going to come true. So it's probably a good idea. You didn't mention about the goat thing, Dan.
I'm going to be a dragon, so it doesn't really matter. Basically everything else is irrelevant.
I've already started producing some popcorn.
So you're probably wondering why on earth are we talking about goats and dragons and popcorn? Well, we have a load more Would You Rather questions to watch at the end of this video if you want to. So stay tuned.
Thank you very much for watching my video.
Thanks for watching.
Dan and Phil. This is Dan&Phil, amazing Phil. You
Hello.
go check out their stuff.
I'll be.
Cool. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching our Would You Rather.
Bye, internet.
Bye. Die, PJ.
No!
I liked you just going, no.
Was that your attempt to resist murder?
This video was sponsored by Tumblr.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a little thumbs up. And check out Dan and Phil if you don't know who they are. Oh, who am I kidding? You know who they are. Hey, and why not subscribe to my channel if you're new? And click the magical box to go watch even more hilarious Would You Rather questions with myself, Dan and Phil. Cool. Squidoo!